Hi guys, welcome back to Eddian Reacts.
Indeed.
I might react today.
Well,
I've got a very
You will, you might.
reactive back.
Yeah.
What have we got today, Ed?
Reactive back.
Yeah.
Well, today we've got a new one. I think it went up a couple of weeks ago, 2 weeks maybe, and it's back with that young school band, the Graystones, and they're covering INXS's Never Tear Us Apart.
Marvellous.
So, today, the Graystones, INXS cover, You'll Never Tear Us Apart.
Here we go then, Ed.
Yeah.
Don't ask me what you know is true. Don't have to tell you I love your precious heart. I was standing, you were there, two worlds collided, and they could never tear us apart. We can live for 1,000 years, but if I hurt you, I'd make one from your tears. If I told you we could fly, 'cause we all have wings, but some of us don't know why. I was standing, you were there, two worlds collided, and they could never, ever tear us apart. Whoa. I was standing, you were there, two worlds collided, and they could never, ever tear us apart, tear us apart. Whoa. And they could never, ever tear us apart, tear us apart. And they could never, ever tear us apart.
Wow. So what do you think then, Ed?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's an acceptable cover.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a hard song to do that because INXS were a specific type of, they had their own specific type of sound.
They were.
They didn't sound like anybody else, and especially the vocalist. He was a very unique voice. But I mean, I enjoyed it. What I was just trying to puzzle out there, I recognised the keyboard player and the drummer from the two other videos or whatever it was we've done.
Yeah.
Is that the same bass player? Because
No, it looks like...
that looks as if he's a different bass player.
Yeah, it looks like Max has taken a holiday or something, maybe, yeah.
Unless, unless his hair's slightly different. Is that him with his hairstyle slightly different? I can't really
Well, I think
remember.
Max is fair hair.
Yeah, but he didn't look like the bass player we've saw in the last two videos.
And I was going to say that you know, they seem to change around a bit. However,
Yeah.
the three are always there. But that's proved me wrong, isn't
Well,
it?
it is, because all I recognise is really is the drummer and the keyboard player. The girl that was singing, she's different. And we had the guitar player. In fact, we had two guitar players in one of the videos, and they were both guys. Or, I'm telling a lie, I think the keyboard player, the Indian lad, I think I assume he's Indian. You know, apologise if I'm wrong. On the keys, I'm sure he played guitar on one of them. There's two guitars, but they were both guys. But on that, you've got a female there. It's turned up on guitar. Never saw her before. And that singer with the acoustic, she's new. So, from what I can determine, the three of them out of the five are, 6. 3 of them out of the 6 are different, as far as I can tell. The sax player, he was the same as he was in the other one, and it was the same shot, him out in that hallway. Yeah. So, let us know, guys.
Very, very, what can I say, sort of strict playing, you know?
Oh, yeah, I mean...
They'd all make good session musicians,
Yeah,
well,
you
wouldn't
can't
they,
knock,
really?
you can't knock their playing in that, you know. And I mean, if anything, I'm not going to say lets it down because that's the wrong word. If anything, it's the vocal, and it's not because I think the vocal's bad. It's just the vocal hasn't reached maturity yet. It's still got a kind of a youngish. Which is, a young girl. I mean, I would think if she keeps going, I think she could be a good singer. I'm not saying that she's not a good singer, but I think she'll develop if she gets on, if she keeps it going, and then she'll have she'll be singing in a mature voice, which will make a big difference. I think that's the only thing I find. But I mean, I thought they did an acceptable cover. I thought it was great. Like you say, the playing, you can't knock the playing.
No.
You know, the playing's all on point. And you know
the mix and everything, and the delivery of it is.
I did like the sound of the bass. I liked the sound of the bass. It was quite prominent in the mix, and it had that percussive. Without being too toppy, it had that percussiveness was still the bottom end.
It did.
It was. I thought it was very, very good.
It did. Yeah.
And that might be, if that is a different bass player, it might be because of his playing and how he's set up. He's slightly different from the other guy, because I've noticed that kind of bass sound in any of the other two. It seems to be peculiar, so it's probably done to him.
It was my understanding that it was the bass player and the drummer's band.
Well, that's what I thought. But, you know, let us know in the comments,
Let us know, guys.
Because it looks to me as if they are a school... Well, we know they're a school band. But are they one of these bands that they've got quite a lot of them that are in the school that are musical, and what they do is they just get who's available at the time, or do they switch around specifically for reasons, like because we think you'll be better in this than that one and that?
They could do.
Or is it just because, well, they couldn't make it for this show, so we'll use you, do they swap around? You know, let us know, you guys, especially the guys from the States. Well, if you're from their school, or their hometown, then you know them.
Are you from their school?
You'll be able to tell us for sure
Tell us,
what the permutations are. Yeah, but no, I enjoyed it.
I did it, yeah.
It was
very, very good, very tidy and nicely put together.
Yeah.
Well, guys, we enjoyed that one. And if you would like to help us out on some of those grey areas, we'd certainly appreciate it.
That would be a big help, and it gives us a bit of information going forward.
Well, it would do, yeah. So, join us next time, guys, for another reaction, and we'll see you next time.
Ciao for now, guys.